Hi Libras, and welcome to your January 2019 General Tarot Forecast. This is Sky here to give you guys hopefully another amazing reading for your month ahead. I really love what's coming up for you, Libra. I feel your energy to be more eccentric and more whimsical and more healthy than most of the other signs this month. I think that sky is the limit for you here and now, and I think that the amount of healing you can do and the amount of overcoming and flourishing within your environment is really sky high, and I think that you are able to really reach the goals and circumstances that you're setting out for yourself with a lot of color and a lot of saturation and a lot of power. So congratulations, you're doing something right. I know things aren't feeling perfect, but they can be pretty close this month. I'm not gonna lie. You're coming way more into contact with what it is that you want. I think Libra has struggled throughout 2018 with understanding what it is that they want, why they're here, and feeling like what you want is not lasting. So in the long run, once you get to the other side of a goal or you get to the other side of a desire, it's not really ending up being what you expected or what you wanted. You're really coming back into alignment with that and starting to set goals for yourself that are more realistic and starting to find things that you like more in life, which is beautiful. This is definitely a month where Libra can find a new relationship or meet the soulmate or meet the type of person that you've wanted for a long time if you're single. And if you're in a relationship, I feel that this is a type of month where you can take the relationship to the next level. So don't really hesitate too much with that. Don't hold back in January, Libra. I feel like not holding back is so important for you. Connect with people, process people, allow people to become a factor of your life rather than demanding solitude or demanding disconnection from people. You can really take a new leap of faith when it comes to connection if you want, without falling into the same habits of like Eight of Swords reversed, where you're feeling trapped or you're feeling like you become codependent or you start relying on people or people are relying on you in a way that is unnatural. You've understood how to come out of that and you can now proceed further without worrying too much about that. The only drawback I feel of January is that some of you can feel like things are too good or too easy. Nine of Pentacles reversed and Queen of Wands reversed says that like all of this money that you may have or all of this love and affection that you may have, it's like it keeps coming in over and over and over again, and it's starting to maybe feel boring to some of you. That might be a smaller percentage of you, because I feel Libra to really need true connection. Like it's not just a matter of you needing affection from anyone, like you're not desperate with it. It's like the type of affection that you need is very well crafted, and that's what you've been lacking, is like a well crafted sense of affection. So you can definitely get that in January, but you can also get a lot of it, and you might start to feel like, is this what I really ever even wanted? And it's like it becomes boring. And Wheel of Fortune reversed as well can say that there's good luck, there's benevolence, but do I really feel any different with $1 million in my bank account versus $100 in my bank account? Is my body feeling different at all despite those differences? It's like, despite having $1 million now, I still have that anxious feeling when I go into public, or I still, it's like some things can't solve everything. And you can see that really clearly this month, that maybe you thought, yeah, once I have $1 million in my bank account, I won't be anxious anymore in public. Or once I have my engagement ring, or I'm engaged to be married, I will no longer fantasize about other people outside of my relationship. And you can see that you get these things, like you get the proposal or you get the money, yet you're still the same person that you were before. So sit with that and understand what transformations are needed, and understand that certain other things outside of those transformations won't necessarily spur it or catalyze it. So definitely looking to yourself to find a catalyst energy for your own transformation. And other than that, just allowing yourself to flourish and thrive in like emotional vulnerability and creativity this month is the key to thriving here. So let's go ahead and get into the week to week, Libra. If you're struggling, try to maybe watch your sun, moon, rising sign, because this isn't really a struggling energy. So I'm not really going to talk about too many negative or traumatic things here. But again, if you have like some Scorpio placements or Capricorn placements, or what else, like Cancer or Libra or Aries type of energy, definitely check out those readings. But week number 1 for Libra, Wheel of Fortune reversed, rooted down by Nine of Pentacles reversed. You just have to see what's around you, and you have to see if it's actually right. There's definitely a sense of being able to thrive, being able to flourish, having a lot at your disposal if you would like to have it, but also maybe feeling a little bit weighed down by that. Maybe you also feel like you have to spend a lot during the first week. Maybe those credit card bills are coming in after the holidays and you're like, what did I do? This is a time where maybe doing some returns could be good. good, or thinking about new budgeting, thinking about new ways to spend, and also thinking about how you've gambled, whether that be money or energy, like how you've spent your money in kind of a frivolous way, or your energy in a frivolous way, with an expectation of some type of return. Maybe you didn't get the return that you expected. Maybe people weren't very grateful for your gifts over the holidays or something. It's not that huge of a deal, but it is something that is giving you a source of stress. So try to not worry too much about it, but think about how you can get a stronger return on investment in general. There's something about investment that comes up there. So what are you investing? What are the returns? And how can you align it to a stronger sense of what you need? A good time to think about where your money is, where your energy is, and are you thriving and flourishing on account of that. Definitely see where everything is invested in the first week. Week number 2, you have Queen of Wands reversed, rooted down by Page of Wands. A really strong injection of fiery energy. So perhaps some of you are dating a fire sign, or you're having a lot of fire signs coming around you. Learn how they're reacting right now. See and maybe learn a lesson from what they do and how they orient themselves, because there's a lot of strong fire energy right now. Uranus is in Aries, Jupiter is in Sagittarius. Uranus will be going back into Taurus soon, but there's just a lot of fiery impulse coming, especially as we build up to the astrological new year in March. So take a note from fire signs and see how they do what they do, see how they're sort of rising to the occasion, or what they're choosing to prioritize in their lives, because Libra can actually really benefit from the fire energy line. You guys are an air sign, but you're very harmonious with fire energy, so I definitely feel that in January of 2019, there's a need to become more fiery and a need to amp up the fire in your life. So allowing creativity to come in, making sure that you are making space for desire within your life, and making sure that your body is representing what you want it to. Like, do you find yourself attractive? Do you think that the way that you're showing yourself is attracting other people? Like a good time to give yourself attention and to maybe even have like some type of makeover or a new hairstyle, new clothes, something that gives you a new sense of attraction. Okay, in the third week, you have 10 of Cups rooted down by 3 of Pentacles reversed. Make sure that you are continuing to contribute to relationships, continuing to build relationships. 10 of Cups to me says that there's like a potentially a proposal coming on. So some of you could be being proposed to during that time or after then. Also, some of you could be making wedding plans. Maybe some of you are engaged and you're planning like that June wedding or whatever, very supported. Make sure that you're continuing to invest in the relationship though. Sometimes when Libra gets in a relationship, it can think, okay, I've done the hard work, now I can kind of kick back and just exist. That's important, and you need that as well, but it has to be balanced, I feel, with more effort put in. So like, what types of activities are you doing with your partner? What types of bonding are you having with them? Make sure you're taking an active role in that, because I think that it's really important in keeping the relationship at this healthy place. And of course, that is directed to Libras who are coupled. If you're singled, don't be afraid, if you are wanting to find a relationship, to be more active and reach towards people, ask someone out, like make a move. It feels like Libra is being quite passive and wants people to make the move on them. And it's like hard to get out of your shell or something, especially if you've got some Cancer coming in. Don't be afraid to be more gregarious with how you're communicating yourself when it comes to love. That feels to like be really helpful for you right now. And because in the third week of January, you can, start the new relationship, take the current relationship to the next level, and feel a stronger sense of connection than you felt in a long time. It's really beautiful. And then week number 4, you have the Fool rooted down by 8 of Swords reversed. So I'm definitely taking new steps, seeing things in a new way, letting go of the past a little bit, moving towards the real new year energy in March. If you guys haven't seen my 2019 Year Ahead series yet, that should be available soon. Depending on when you're watching it, it should be available right after the new year. But you'll see with your sign that a lot of this year does hinge on allowing yourself to be happy, allowing yourself to take a leap of faith, allowing some new changes to come in, and to not feel trapped when you're not actually trapped, to not continue trapping yourself, basically. And you're going to see that really strongly towards the end of January. You're going to see how you've trapped yourself. You're going to see how others have maybe boxed you in a little bit, and you're going to have a really strong desire to change that. You're going to have a really strong desire to create a new path, and you're going to see the universe laying that path out for you. So look around in the 4th week and see how that is coming up. Also, try to not worry too much about coming off foolishly or something. I think that Libra is really holding themselves to like this really high standard of how they come off, like afraid that they're appearing in a certain way. Eight of Swords reversed can be a very shy, like self-esteem, problematic, insecure energy. So, and with the Fool, it's like you're afraid of looking too boisterous. You're afraid of looking too like reckless or clumsy. So try to dial that back a little bit. Again, no fear here. There's not really any fearsome things on the horizon. So the whole fear thing is like still as a result of past trauma or like inherited habits. So, you might come off a little bit clumsy. You might come off a little bit boisterous with like the Jupiter and Sagittarius energy, like very, very over the top even and dramatic possibly, which Libra kind of likes a little bit, but it also likes to look very well put together and very well animated. Try to not worry too much about it. You can come off like quite affected if you're like focusing too much on how you're coming off in the first place. So just allowing yourself to act natural, not thinking about your actions, not thinking about your words so much, but just allowing what is natural to come out is very important here, because Queen of Cups is your central theme, which says, of course, that coming into emotional vulnerability is paramount right now. So not blocking off your emotions, not blocking off your true feelings to the outside world by really animating yourself, by really thinking about how you're coming off, but rather just allowing your emotions and your feelings to naturally take your body language, or to naturally emote themselves. You know what I mean? You can also get a strong piece of information in January. Queen of Cups can be, sudden emotional knowledge, like knowing how somebody truly feels or having a sudden realization about how a situation is. So understand that that's possible this month and don't fear it. Don't worry too much about it. You're going to come out of January with a piece of information or an understanding of what you want that changes things. So how beautiful, Libra. I love it. It's a short and simple reading for you this month. I'm not going to delve too far because I don't feel that it's a month where negative things have to be too assumed or too worried about. So let's conclude it there. Again, you can check your sun, moon, rising sign if things are feeling like way too difficult or like over the top. I love you guys. I hope that you're doing well. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't had the opportunity yet, with that bell notification on for when your 2019 Year Ahead series reading comes. That will notify you when it does come out. Also, you can click the center of my screen to check out my Patreon page if you would like to support my channel, as well as get some extra services and benefits. And you can check the description box below to find me on social media. If you guys would like to follow me on Instagram, I will be posting there more in the future and in 2019, so I would love that. And we will be talking soon, Libras. Good luck this month. Bye.